Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back. And when I tell y'all, some of y'all may not know what's going on over at Married to Medicine. Just a quick one, too, for the girls who have been living under a rock. There's a show called Married to Medicine. It comes on Bravo. It has been on for 10 seasons. It is one of the greatest reality TV shows on TV, period. Right now, girl, we all in the comment sections. Girl, we all online, girl, tussling, fighting, girl, going to war, right? For me, um, there's really not one person on the show that I dislike. I have my faves, and then I have the girls who could either, girl, if they there, they there, if they not, they not. My fave is Dr. Heavenly, Quad, and Dr. Simone. I have a soft spot for. Like Dr. Jackie, who this video is about. She's one of those bougie black women, rich black women, right? I kind of go for the bougie black woman, right? Walk around, kind of think they better than people. I live, girl. The white girls do it. Um, but all of this mess has been going on on Married to Medicine, and the last two episodes, for a lot of people, I really don't think. One, I think production set up the women. Two, I think production and Bravo set up the women to do their dirty work. Um, I think two, I don't really think that the ladies anticipated this type of backlash. Even those who don't even necessarily like Quad's personality, they don't like the way she moved, even they've come out and said, oh, girl, y'all really were low down for how y'all handled that woman. My sister, she don't dislike Quad, but she kind of like, girl, Quad did too much for her. Girl, Quad ain't really her taste, right? But even she had to say, oh, girl, even I was like, oh my God, like that's so mean. Um, so I don't think that they were expecting the backlash that they got because, girl, I went to Dr. Simone's Instagram page last night because I was on Instagram already. And shout out to All True T. They had posted a clip. Um, they had posted something that Dr. Simone posted. And so I went over to Dr. Simone's page because I just wanted to see what the people were saying in her comments. And for the most part, I do believe that, it doesn't happen all the time, but I always feel like the comments, when it's your page, the comments may not be too bad because even though we know everyone that follows someone is not necessarily a fan, but I just always think that, it'll probably be more positive comments than negative. Girl, that was turning Dr. Simone up in her own comment section. I said, oh my goodness. And I haven't watched the interview with Carlos King and Heavenly yet. But girl, they said Heavenly Girl was over there about to have an aneurysm. Girl, hollering and screaming. Heavenly already loud anyways. So I can just imagine. But I'm going to watch that tonight, and then we'll probably talk about that tomorrow. I also want to watch the interview with Quad and Carlos. But there's a clip. Dr. Heavenly, she's one of the cast members. She has a YouTube page. Her YouTube page has gotten her in trouble with a lot of the castmates. Last year, they had like an intervention for Dr. Heavenly because of the things that comes out of her mouth on her YouTube page about her cast members. And I remember the only one that had her back in that moment was Quad. Even though Heavenly was down to the YouTube girl, and every time she opened up her mouth, she calling Quad a Jezebel. But Quad still had her back. um, there's a resurfaced clip, and that's going around. It's making its rounds, baby. I said, honey. I said, girl, this is what I put on Twitter. Hey! I said, hold on. I said, oh baby, y'all done effed up. Quad on her Sealy-ish. Dr. Jackie, it's your turn. Good luck, girly. So this is a clip that's making its rounds. Dr. Jackie is an OBGYN. On the latest episode of Married to Medicine, she had a conversation with the Vice President of the United States, Vice President Kamala Harris, and they were talking about Black women and dying at 3 times a rate compared to any other group of women, because of basically the mistreatment that Black women go through during their pregnancies, during labor, etc. Now, this I'm gonna play a clip from Sunday's night episode of Dr. Jackie talking to the vice president, and this is what she said on Sunday's night's episode.
Wealthiest countries in the world, the United States of America, we have the highest rates of maternal mortality. That Black women in our country in this era are 3 times more likely to die in connection with childbirth. I think it's inexcusable. It certainly shouldn't be that way. And what I really want us to do is just make sure we are talking about it. We have been fighting for states to expand Medicaid coverage. We need all the states to sign on, and we need to let moms know that they're actually entitled to Medicaid coverage for up to 12 months of postpartum care. And that's one of the things that we need to get the word out. We also set up a hotline for mothers to have support in terms of emotional and mental health. So I'll give you that number, and let's make sure we get that out also. It's 1-833-TLC-MOM. And I'm going to be posting the wealthiest countries in the world.
So that's part of the conversation that Dr. Jackie had with the VP on Sunday's night's episode. Now, I don't know when this conversation took place on Dr. Heavenly's channel, but now, girl, like when I tell you, let me tell you something, girl. I want to give a shout out to the girlies and the boys who, girl, go digging and looking. Girl, when I tell you can't get past nothing, y'all. I mean, get nothing past y'all. So the girls and boys have went and girl found this clip, and this is Dr. Jackie talking to Dr. Heavenly, and this is what she had to say previously. Now I want y'all to take a listen to this, okay?
Sometimes, as African American women, we're a bit more dramatic, in that you go to the doctor and you complain and you complain and you complain, and you're not taken serious because you cried wolf the entire pregnancy. That ain't me, boo. I don't know what you're talking about, but go ahead. I didn't say you. I just said as African American women, we want to also make sure you're being serious with your doctor and not playing the game so I can take you off work. Because then we see you 25 times in the pregnancy. It's hard to believe that there's a true problem when there's a true problem.
So that's part of the clip that's been going around. So listen, this is all I gotta say. Girl, love Dr. Jackie. Like I said, she's a bougie, black, stuck-up woman. Thinks she better than everybody. It is what it is. Girl. Somebody gonna have to explain to me. I don't know how you could go from. I don't know why she is the one that's having a conversation with the Vice President of the United States of America about Black women not being taken care of, Black women dying more than any other group of women out there due to, childbirth, labor. But then the clips are out here basically talking about, girl, all y'all help us do is complain. Girl, I don't know. I feel like multiple things can exist at the same time. I really, really do. But this is where I get confused. How can you have a conversation when you're saying that Black women die at a higher rate than any other group of women out there? But girl, in a previous breath, you say that, girl, all y'all do is pretty much complain and y'all just don't want to go to work. How are those things existing at the same time? Because if they complaining and then they die more than any other motherfucking group out there, then girl, somebody gonna have to explain to me how that works. It's one thing if they were complaining and not dying faster than any other group of women out there, but that's not the case. We know that's not the case. So if they're complaining and they're also dying more than any other group of women out there, then maybe the complaints are real. Did we ever sit and think about that? I could see if they were complaining and not dying, then maybe we could have a conversation. But they're complaining and they're dying. So, girl, I don't claim to be the smartest, and I'm not no doctor. So, all the doctors and nurses out there, girl, y'all gonna have to explain to me how this works. Because it sounds like Dr. Jackie, girl, you probably shouldn't have been the one to take that phone call with the vice president. What y'all think? What y'all think? I'm just saying. It doesn't make sense to me. It really doesn't. While I'm talking, I'm thinking about this. If they say that black women are dying at 3 times the rate than any other group of women, but then Dr. Jackie says that y'all want to come in the office and complain and see us 25 times, but you're also saying they're dying at 3 times, then like, we know that's not for everybody, right? Listen, we know there's going to be a few bad apples in anything we have a discussion about, right? We know there is going to be someone like any conversation that we have. It's never, girl. Shout out to the diva. It's never all, but it's always some. Okay, so no, it's not everybody, right? And we know there are people out there, there are women out there, no matter the race, that will try and get off work. You know, girl, I just don't want to go to work no more until the end, until I got to go back to work, right? But girl, I don't know how we haven't. I don't know. I don't know. It's just not making sense to me. It's not making sense to me. Again, those out there, maybe you can explain to us. This is what someone said on one of the they were posting people's what folks had to say. And someone said it's a harsh reality, an appeal to swallow, but from a medical standpoint, from working in the ER 5+ years, direct patient contact with pregnant women as well, a lot, not all, but a lot of patients in general, men, women of all races, have a tendency to dramatize their symptoms. Girl, but we talking about, but I get what you said, and girl, if you worked in the ER for 5 years, you know more than me, girl. Okay, but I don't know what that got to do with I don't know how you could say that when they also say that black women are dying at a faster rate. And that, girl, when these black women tell these doctors this is how I'm feeling, my body feels this way, girl, they not paying attention because, girl, they think y'all strong black women and y'all can endure all types of pain. And then we look up and, honey, it's a sheet over your face. Somebody gonna have to explain to me because I feel like Dr. Jackie was dead ass wrong and dead off, girl, and her ass shouldn't have been, girl. But Quad is kept like my sister said, girl. My sister said this a long time ago. She would never go to Dr. Jackie, not because she doesn't think that Dr. Jackie is qualified. She said that Dr. Jackie is too busy. She said Dr. Jackie has too many patients. There's no way that Dr. Jackie can get around to seeing every patient. Girl, Dr. Jackie plays in everybody's coochie in Atlanta. Girl. So my sister said she would rather go to someone like Dr. Simone, who doesn't appear as if she has all these patients compared to like someone like Dr. Jackie. Like I want my doctor to be my doctor. Not, oh girl, you my doctor, you see me a couple of times and then, girl, the woman that you put in charge while you out of town, she gonna deliver my baby. You know? Anyways, it is what it is. I just want to come down here and talk about that girl. Girl, the universe is working in Quad's favor. Honey, they coming down, knocking y'all asses down one at a time. Jackie, you up first, heifer. Next in line, girl, Dr. Hamley, it's going to be you. Simone, Dr. Hamley is my girl. Don't get it twisted. Dr. Hamley, you next. Simone, you next. Toya, girl, it's a wrap for you, sister girl. Y'all gonna stop messing with people, honey. Girl, the universe is coming and tagging y'all asses, honey, girl. Girl, the people about to go start finding all types of clips on y'all. Girl. Anyways, I'm gone. I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good night. Bye, y'all.